All right, welcome everybody. We are mid-game here. Olentangy Orange has 2-1 against the Wildcats. Up to bat is number 55, Caden Fry. Here's the pitch. Left side, shortstop scoops it up, sends it to first base, and he's going to be out at first for second out, but he's going to advance the runners here. Runners on second and third. Cash Ivy on third base. I can't tell who's on second there from here. It's too far for my old eyes. Dylan Haupt up to bat. He steps back in the box here. Pitcher with his wind up and a pitch. It's called strike. We have a pretty good view right here behind the backstop. Count is 0-2. Not 1-2 as my graphic shows. And of course the base runners are all off too. I got to figure out how to get rid of the base runners here on this app. We got a man on second and third. Haupt up to bat with 2 outs, and that's going to be strike 3. A strikeout. So bottom of the second, Olentangy with 2 and the Wildcats with 1. Yeah, if you hear dead air, that means I turn the audio off. I have a second microphone here. There's a lot to set up here. I have a second microphone that gets Nat sound, so let me get that running here. You guys can hear the crowd cheering. You don't hear me breathing all the time. There we go. Check 1, 2.
I told him we got 19 people watching this. I told him that you were live streaming, all right?
Okay.
Did you whisper it?
Did you whisper it? All right, I got the second mic hooked up there. I got to see if I got a pencil here because I got to keep track of stats. Let me mute this so you don't hear me talking. All right, first one up for Olentangy is going to be number 56. Do you know what 56 did last time, Brian? If I can get him on microphone, that would be good. Okay, 7-8 numbers. He's number 7. 7th batter. He has not been up. Number 56 for Olentangy up to bat. First pitch is outside. It's going to be ball 1. Schmitzer on the mound, and it's going to be strike one. That's fouled back. 1-1 is the count. Schmitzer pitching. Here's the windup and the pitch. Just outside, ball 2. 2-1 is the count. Pitch inside, ball 3. 3-1 is the count. Bottom of the second, no outs, first batter. Schmitzer on the mound. Wind up and a pitch. That looked like a strike, but it was a little bit high. So he's going to walk him here.
All right, you're there, 2-7. Let's go. Hey, stay on him, Cash.
Maybe that's why.
All right, man on first base, no outs. Grayson pitching a bunt, and it goes foul back for strike 1. This is the 8th batter, number 46. 1 ball, no strikes. I'm sorry, no balls, 1 strike. And now he pulled back, so that's going to be a ball. And a steal there. A steal there for the runner. One and one is the count. Here's the pitch. And it's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Inside.
Hey, you're close. Nice spot. Let's go.
3 balls, 1 strike. Man on second, no outs. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 4, he walks. Man on first and second now. There is a way to add the base runners to the graphic. I haven't quite figured that out yet. Here's the pitch. He's showing bunt. He bunts it. Schmitzer's going to pick it up. He turns to first, and nobody is at first on the bunt coverage. So he gets a base hit there on the bunt coverage. That was not good. So bases loaded here, no outs. Is this the top of the order? Top of the order is up to bat, number 57. Pitch, high, ball 1. Strike is called. Strike 1. 1-1 is the count here. Schmitzer in motion. Home, just outside, ball 2. Bases loaded, no outs. 2-1 count. It's hit center field. Our center field is going to run in. He's going to grab it. Runners tag up. He cuts it off. And they're going to score. Held him to 1 run, though. 3-1 sacrifice. Should be 1 out. 1 out, man on first and second. And a new batter up. Inside, but strike is called. Number 48. Here's the pitch. Ooh, that dropped. Looked like a curveball maybe. Ump calls it a ball. Grayson with his windup, and it's called strike. Good pitch that was. That was a curveball too. Ooh, outside, but he swung at it. You got it. Oh man, you got to throw it to first if it's okay. You got to make sure. Nice strikeout there by Schmitzer. 2 outs, bottom of the second.
Let's go, boys. Come on, let's go.
3-1 is the score. Olentangy. They have a man on second and third. Here's the pitch. Contact is made. Second baseman Dylan Haupt bobbled a little bit. He's sending it home. One scores, and the second one's going to score. So Olentangy is going to get 2 on the board there to make it a 5-1 game. Runner advanced. The batter runner advanced to second base there. Grayson on the mound, pitches, hits him. Dead ball. And a hit by pitch. Runner advances to second base, or runner stays at second base. Batter goes to first base. Contact is made. It's in the center field, and he dove for the ball, and just out of his reach. It's going to drop. They're going to score 1. They're going to score 2. Throw is made to third base. Rundio at third, and he's safe with a triple there. So 5, 6, 7 runs. They're going to have 7-1 Olentangy. New batter here. Strike is called. Man on third base. Grayson in his windup. Pitch just outside. Ball 1. 1-1 is the count. Grayson with the pitch, low, gets away from Cash there, but runner stays on third. It's going to be ball 2. 2-1 is the count. Here's the pitch, Grayson. Inside, ball is called. It was a good pitch, but Coach Perez asks the ump, where's that at? We have a pretty good view of it right here. Grayson on the mound in his windup. Here's the pitch. Swung and missed. Strike two, full count here for number 45. Here's the full count pitch. Just outside, he's going to walk him. He advances right to second base, and then the runner comes home from third, and he's going to be safe at home for another score. So the walk, it's a live ball when that happens, so he just takes off right to second base. We throw it to second base to try to stop him, and what ends up happening is the runner on third just goes right home. 8-1 is the score. Here's the pitch, Grayson pitching outside, ball one. Pitch high and inside, ball two, 2-1. Runner on second in motion. 2 outs, 2 balls, no strikes. Grayson in his windup and a pitch, swing and a miss. Strike one. Number 56 had a walk his last time up. There's Grayson with the pitch. And it hit off his back, so it's going to be a walk. Man on first and second here. Bottom of the second, 2 outs. Wildcats just need one more out to get out of this inning. Meeting at the mound here, Perez is going to take a minute to talk things over with his guys. Figure out what they need to do here to get out of this inning. All right, players go back to their spots. Grayson remains on the mound. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Runners going to third base, and the ball thrown gets right past him, and Olentangy is going to score another run there. All right, 9-1 now, bottom of the second. 2 outs. Runner on second. Strike is called. So we got 2 balls and a strike. Okay, here we go. I figured out the oh no, maybe not. For a second there, strike 2, foul ball. For a second there, I figured out the how to add a runner. Okay, there we go. There we go. Runner on second. Here's the pitch. Big swing, and that's going to be a strike 3 for Grayson Schmitzer. Gets us out of the inning. But the damage is done there by Olentangy Orange. It's 9-1. So here we go, top of the third. And who do we got up next? Palmer Sykes then Grayson Schmitzer, and then Dylan Rundio. So top of the order is up next. Looks like Dilly is warming up, so he's actually first. First batter here. All right, Kellen Dilly is up to bat now. 9-1, top of the third. Olentangy, 9-1. Hey, things could change in a hurry. Let's see what happens. Here's the pitch. I called that a strike. Well, I guess it is over the plate, so we'll give it to him. I swear that same pitch that we were throwing. You know how it is. Here's the windup. Pitch low in the dirt. Ball 1. 1-1's the count. Against Kellen Dilly. Pitch. Contact. Flies it back by us, and it's going to be foul. 1-2 count. 1-2, 2 outs. I'm sorry, no outs. Down 9-1 against Olentangy. Here's the pitch. Nice little curve ball. It was inside and curved a little bit on the plate, but couldn't quite get it on the plate, so it's going to be ball 2. 2-2 is the count. Pitcher in the stretch here. Kick, throw, and it's going to be strike 3 called for Kellen Dilly. Up next, our pitcher, Grayson Schmitzer. Grayson needs to get on base. We got 1 out. And this is the moment where we start catching up. Here we go. Here's the pitch. That curveball's getting everybody. It's called strike. Look like it's coming inside and curves right up over that plate. Got a nice view here, their field. Outside pitch, ball 1. 1-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Contact made. Out of play on the right-hand side. 1-2 is the count. 1 out. Nobody on. Grayson Schmitzer up to bat. Grayson, our pitcher. Ball in the dirt. 2-2. Pitcher shakes off a sign. Gets what he wants. He's in the stretch. Here's the windup and the pitch. Outside again. Full count, 3-2. One out. Grayson doing a nice job being patient at the plate here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. All right, 2 outs for Dylan Rundio. Here's the pitch to Dylan. It's another curveball, but dropped into the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Strike called. 1-1 is the count. Pitch, contact made, right side. Throws it to first. Second baseman throws it to first for the final out of the top of the third. Now we go to the bottom of the third. Got a new tripod here today. Brand new. I got to make sure I watch my viewfinder here, so I actually follow the play because I find myself looking around my own camera to look at the play when I should be moving the camera. So I'm getting there. Baseball, new sport for me for play-by-play. Looks like we got the same folks out there at the position. Grayson pitching. Strike called. Here's the windup, Grayson. And the pitch. That was a good pitch. Ball, 1-1 is called. No outs. I don't know why it says 3 outs. It should be the bottom. Oh, he hit him, and that's going to be a hit by pitch. All right, this is the top of the order here. Last time this guy sacrificed fly to center field last time. So we got a runner on first. No outs. He shows bunt. He's going to third. Here's the throw. And it's not in time. Runner advances to second. Look at that. I got the bases working now. On the graphic. I figured it out finally. What was the throw? I think it was a walk or it was a ball. Strike. Strike was called. Batter steps off the plate. Runner on second. No outs. Schmitzer with the pitch. It's outside. Oh, he called it a strike. We'll take it. 0-2, no outs. Man on second. Bottom of the third. 9-1. Outside pitch. It's going to be ball 1, 1-2. Runner in motion there. Schmitzer on the mound, gives him a look, looks at home. He's going to throw it home, and he fouls it back to stay alive. Runner remains at second. Schmitzer give him a look. Runner is going, and the throw to third base is just off the base, and he's going to get a stolen base there. There we go. Strike is called, strike 3. So 1 out here, bottom of the third, 9-1, Orange. They got a runner on third base. Next one up to bat is number 48. Last time he has singled to second base. Ball in the dirt, runner remains on third. Ball 1. Schmitzer on the mound. Here's the windup and the pitch. Foul ball right side. Strike 1. 1-1 is the count. 1-1 with 1 out. And we have 1. 9-1. Here we go. Here's the pitch. Low in the dirt. Ball 2. 2-1. Schmitzer on the mound, runner on third. Ooh, he almost hit him. It's going to be ball 3, 3-1. Here's the pitch. Outside, he walks him. Now watch, he's going to run to second right away. He stays at first, runner stays at third, and we got a new batter up. Last time up, this kid was hit by a pitch. Number 55, it looks like. Some really interesting numbers. They're all like 50s and 40s. All right, 1 out. Runner advances, and a nice whack there by the batter, and he's going to get it a hit there. Runner scores. Second runner rounds third and scores, and this kid's going to get a double to knock 2 in. Olentangy goes up 11-1 here. We got a runner on second base. My graphic is working now. You can trust it. 1 out. Here's the pitch outside, ball 1. This kid had a triple to center field last time. I think. I have to look at his number. 1-0 pitch. Strike is called. Number 35. He's a new batter. Oh, he probably got hit by. He's the one that got hit by pitch. Ball is outside, and it gets past Cash Ivy there in the dirt. He's done a good job keeping them balls in front of him, but this one just got by him. So the runner is going to advance to third base here. And that was a ball. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3. 3-1, 1 out. Grayson with the windup. The pitch inside, ball 4. Bottom of the third, 11-1. We got 1 out, runners on the corners. Number 32 up to bat. All right, we're changing out pitchers here. Looks like Grayson's walking back to the mound. Let's see who's going to take over for him. Caden Fry is coming on the mound now. All right, Caden Fry is warmed up and ready to go, and here's where he's going to gun down the side, and we're going to be up to bat, and we're going to score 11 runs. Here we go. We got a man on first and a man on third. There's 1 out. Caden Fry pitching. Here's the throw, a bunt, right side, and it's going to force the first baseman to come off the bag. He's safe. And he's out at third. I need to move the camera. I need to do a better job of moving the camera. I keep looking without moving the camera. So he's out at third, safe at first. He does get the runner home to make it 12-1 on the bunt play. Oops. Two outs. Ball in play here. Popped in the infield. Nice throw there by Rundio. It's in time, and that should be the third out. Oh, he's safe. Well, he got the guy out at third, and that was the second out. This guy out at third was the second out, and then that was the third out. That's 3 outs. See, I know what I'm talking about. I may not be able to move the camera when I'm supposed to, but all right. I need to do a better job here of this camera thing, but we're going to advance the inning. We're at the top of the fourth, and Olentangy is up 12-1. Due up for Hilliard, Evan Forbush, Cash Ivy, and Mason Stessner. All right, Evan Forbush up to bat now for the Wildcats. Pitcher gets his sign. He's in the stretch. Throws it. Swing, strike one. Wind up pitch. Outside, ball one. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Foul. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Just inside. Ball two. 2-2 is the count. No outs. Top of the fourth. 12-1. Here's the pitch. Contact made. It's popped up. Looks like second baseman's going to grab it for a pop out. Next up, Cash Ivy He's up to bat. Here's the pitch. Contact made. Right side and foul. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2, 0-2 is the count for Cash Ivy. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1. 1-2 with 1 out. Pitch is outside, just gets past the catcher there for ball 2, 2-2. The catcher was positioned inside a little bit, so that was interesting play. And the ball went outside in the dirt. 2-2 pitch here. Pitcher has a sign. Winds up. Strike 3 is called. All right, 2 outs. Mason Stessner up to bat. He had a sacrifice fly to get the only RBI for the Wildcats here. And he's up to bat with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Contact is made. Left side, shortstop. He's going to try to beat it out. And he is safe. As the ball gets past him, he runs to second. He slides down, and he's going to get a single there, a 2-out single with a passed ball. Up next is Brendan Cruz, batting 7th. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Stessner in motion there. Pitch, ball, 1-1. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Strike is called. A little delayed strike there. 1-2 is the count. With a runner on second. Here's the pitch. Swung, ball in the outfield, left side. He's under it, and he's going to catch it for the 3rd out. And that's going to be the end of our inning. All right, we'll be back here for the bottom of the 4th. Let me see. I did get a replay of Mason's hit now that I got the replays going. Let's see which one it is here. There it is, the contact left side there to the shortstop. And he's going to throw it right there to first base. And Mason going to beat that out and get a single, and then the throw to second as he goes to second is going to be not in time. So, not many highlights to show, but let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at that replay again. Nice contact there by Mason. All right, Caden Fry is back on the mound here for the bottom of the fourth. What number we got up here? Number 58. He's a new hitter here. He hasn't hit yet today. He hasn't been up to bat yet today. Here's Caden with a pitch. Was that a strike? He lifted his hand a little bit. Was that a strike or what? He lifted his hand. I think that's a ball. 2-0. Here's a pitch, and a nice pitch that was, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. Like to see those. Caden Fry on the mound. Wind up, pitch, outside. It's a strike. Just hit the corner of the plate. I like it. 2-2 is the count here at the bottom of the fourth. Fry with a pitch. It's in the dirt. Gets past, but that's okay. He had one ball to give, full count. Full count. Pitch, contact, foul.
You're on it, Fry.
Batter does a nice job fighting here at a full count. Caden Fry in his windup, and a pitch outside, ball 4. Number 59 is up to bat. This is his first time at bat. Man on first. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. I'm going to zoom out here so we can take a look at the runner and see when he goes. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2-0. With no outs here at the bottom of the fourth. Here's the pitch. Outside again, 3-0. Caden Fry on the mound with the pitch, and the strike is called. That's what he needed. That's what he needed to battle back here. I don't know if that runner's going to go. We'll see. 3-1. Man on first, he's going. Hit foul, way into the woods there. The runner did attempt. Fry. Contact made. Ball is popped up. Foul. Rundio under it. And he catches it for out number 1. Good job, Dylan. Here we go, 1 out. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. Runner is going. Check swing. It's going to be a ball, and the runner is going to steal second base. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Here's the pitch. Strike is called. 2-1 is the count. Two and one. Here's the pitch. Big swings for strike 2. 1 out. Man on second. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Contact made. Up the middle. Stopped there by Stessner. He's going to get the ball, throw it to first. He gets the second out. Runner advances to third, but Wildcats are able to get an out. Two outs. Man on third. Fry on the mound. Here's the pitch. Strike is called. Number 57 up to bat. He's their leadoff. Here's the pitch. Strike is called. Nice little curve ball there by Caden Fry. Batter steps out, he steps back in. Caden getting his sign. He's in the windup, the pitch. Ball. 1-2. 1-2 with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swung, foul ball. Nice little battle at the plate here. 2 strikes. Caden looks to third, looks home, pitch. Swung and missed, strike 3. That ends the inning. Great job by Caden to get the nice strikeout there. So the Wildcats stay alive here as we go to the top of the 5th. 12-1, Olentangy Orange. Next up for the Wildcats, Caden Fry's coming up to bat.
All right, what do you say, Fry?
Caden Fry up to bat now. Did a nice job on the mound for us. And now he's going to score some runs here. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 outside for Fry. Second pitch, contact made. Shortstop picks it up. He's going to throw it to first base. It's going to be in time for an out. Nice try there by Caden Fry. Dylan Haupt up to bat. Still looking for his first hit here. Here's the pitch. Ball.
You ready to go here? Let's go.
I'll take it. That was a freebie. Hey, it goes both ways, right? They call some bad stuff our way and then their way. All right, contact. Third baseman. Third baseman's going to throw it to first, and he is going to be out at first for the second out of the inning. Kellen Dilly back up. Here's the pitch. Nice little loopy curveball there for ball 1. Just sit back on it and send it out of here. That was loopy, right? You want a headset? Come on, I got one. All right, ball is hit in right field. Right fielder running away from it, and it's going to be a hit. He passes first, he's going to second, and it's going to be a 2-out double for Kellen Dilly. Let's take a look at that replay. Oh, the replay's a little late there, but there he is running into second base. We got a man on second, 2 outs. Grayson Schmitzer up to bat, looks at ball 1. Here's the throw, contact made, right side, and it's going to be foul. One and one. Dilly on second. Here's the pitch. Another curveball is swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 is the count. 2 outs. Man on second. Dilly on second. Here's the pitch outside. Good eye by Schmitzer there. 2-2 is the count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. He took that curveball to left field. It's going to drop in the gap. Dilly's going to score. Schmitzer stays at first base. That's an RBI single as the Wildcats put another one on the board there. Next up to bat, Dylan Rundio. He ground out to second last time. I think his first time he got a hit. I was still setting up when that happened. Schmitzer on first base. Let's zoom out and take a look at him, the base runner. Rundio with a 2-out chance here. He steps out of the box here. Pitcher steps back, he steps back in. Pitcher took too long. Should have been a pitch clock violation there. Pitch outside, ball 1. Rundio steps back in the box. Pitcher's going to get his sign there. Schmitzer on first. He gives Schmitzer a look. Schmitzer goes back to first base, and now here's the pitch. It's low, ball 2 for Rundio. Rundio says, give me something I can slam over the fence, and he can do it. I've seen it. Here's the pitch. Contact made. It's going to go up and out of play. 2-1 is the count.
Hey, let's go, Rundio.
Here's the pitch. Man on first. 2-1 is the count. Ball 3, 3-1. If I were the pitcher, I'd be careful here. You're going to have to give him something good, but Rundio's going to expect it. He's probably going to nail it. Let's see what happens here. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it's called a strike. It just hit the corner. It was a good pitch by the Olentangy pitcher. Had a little loop on the end of the pitch there and just caught the corner of the plate. Here's the 2-out pitch. Schmitzer in motion, low, and it's going to be ball strike. Never mind. Strike 3 is called, and that's going to be the end of the inning. All right, looks like they're lining up for a handshake, so that's going to be the end of the game, maybe a run rule. I don't know what the run rules are. What are the run rules here? But hey, if you're watching this, you're watching on YouTube, I appreciate it. I'm not sure if I'm going to switch back to Game Changer next time or stay on YouTube or maybe broadcast them both. I'm still figuring it out. I feel like I did a pretty good job scoring here and keeping up with everything for this game. So let's take a look at some of the replays here. I did get a nice pitch here from Caden Fry. Let's take a look. Oh, no, that's the second base. Thank you. Let's take a look. I did get a good pitch there. Here's Caden Fry with a nice curveball coming in. for a strike. That was a really good play to check out. Let's see what other plays I grabbed here. There should be another one here. Here's a Caden. Oh, that was the same play. Okay. That was Rundio catching the ball there on the left side. All right, well, thanks again for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. We have a game tomorrow, so tune in for that one. I should be broadcasting. Tough loss for the Wildcats, 12-2 against Olentangy Orange. But we learned some things. They keep practicing, and they'll come back the next game stronger than ever. It's a great day for a great baseball game. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye.